the time that our generation is living today, it's the most important historical event in the history of the humankind in communication, because as we have seen in many examples, when something is happening in some part of the world, instantly you can like watch it or you can hear from it even faster than the government or the proper authorities are like exposing it. Because like from Twitter, someone that's getting robbed, he can tweet it. Or someone that in a country where an earthquake is, they all the country tweets it, and then all the world knows it. So you don't need to like be watching the news to keep it posted on current events in the world, because social media can communicate those things instantly, almost instantly. This is like it's a great tool, but if it is using bad, it's also a great disadvantage to all the people. Because imagine if you have a news or something happened, some war it's going on, or some people's being killed in some Western country, then the main or the real news is that some terrorists killed innocent people. But then maybe hater groups or negative groups can distortionate that news and say U.S. military bombed a town and 27 were killed. And even with the real photos of the shooting, it can be look like the U.S. killed, and then a lot of people start saying some things about who killed them. Then more rumors are, and the real news got distorted. So the internet, at its concept, it's pure. So it's communication, pure, pure communication. But the people are distorting this concept by making it unpure. So the internet can communicate, but also it can communicate everything. So if it communicates everything, it can also communicate the good, but also the bad. So you need to be worried of what do you communicate to the world. So uh, I've got an idea that can help that. It's not communicating things. It's just letting the people give the people the power, like the online users, the people that are getting online every day to see, give them the power. So an example of a video that I saw, it's that Barack Obama had this website for his voters to talk and to make things right. So Barack Obama said that he wasn't going to use that, but instead of closing it or shutting it down, he let it and let the voters stay there. So this let the voters know that he was really care for them and that he gave them the power. So that it's like a very good concept, a very good example that we can use in Mexico. So right now Mexico is going through a lot of bad things. The fuel it's getting the fuel it's getting expensive, all the insecurity around the country, and the worst is that the corruption inside the news or the communication systems that are from the government, they don't really say that, right? So they don't really communicate the real things. They just communicate the filters, right? So Mexico has like a filter, but it's not like a good filter. It's from corruption. So only good things that make the government look good can happen, and some certain amount of blood, but not the real thing. So what we can do is start like a forum where only the people from Mexico can participate at first, and then we can expand it so the whole world knows what's going on in Mexico, but what truly is going on in Mexico. So you can start from just saying, taking a picture in if you're walking through the streets and saying this police is being corrupted or something like that. You can start from small things, but the small things can make the bigger changes. And so it's going to be a small thing, then it's going to be a larger thing. And then when it finally reaches through all Mexicans, you can say it like, oh, this is happening. This is happening. What can I do to solve it? Or please help. I need your opinion. And the people's gonna start opinions. But you are not the one, like the leader. If I was to open that website, I would not post the information. Me, I wouldn't do it. I would just have the like I'll just have the medium, and then I'll let all the people, the users that really use this, to spread them their own message. So the people is the one that's going to be the reporters. So this can be like amateur reporting. So I think this can make a very good change in the way people, even Mexicans, see Mexico. So this can make happen a really good change because there's no corruption there because you can't filter all that many people. You would need to turn down the internet to stop that because you can't stop it. That's an independent. Facebook does not get corrupted. So that's my proposal. The things that I would do and the things to make sure that it's pure, like the message from the internet, it's give the power to the people. So they are the ones who are really public king, not you. Because at some point when the news or the message that you are delivering gets like that doesn't agree to someone, then they're gonna start telling you that it's a lie because no, all the things that it's a rumor only. But if real people post it, and then maybe if I see maybe two people saw the same thing, not only just me. So that's the purpose, to give the people the power of communicating with with other people, but at the same time that everyone can see it, not only a private communication, but for the whole Mexican people. That's my idea.